from Jalalain. Okay, she is calling again. All right, Tahani, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, too bad we lost you. Close any applications you have so you don't lose your internet.
Okay.
All right, Tahani, the verse you gave me, chapter 2, verse number 255, it says there that the size of Allah's chair is the same size of the earth and the heaven. How do you explain that?
Yes, this means that this is one of the verses that explain to Muslims and how God is staying in the heaven. Okay.
Yeah, but the size. My question about the size. You see, when I say the size of the earth and the heaven, that's mean Allah. He have a size too.
No, that's why you Christians think that God should be just look like a man. I don't know.
No, it's not God. Us. Not us who said that. Your prophet, he said that in the hadith. Your prophet, he said that you should know. Yes, you should know. This is what okay, you should know. Your prophet said you should know that Allah is not one-eyed. He is two-eyed, and he was comparing him between him and the false Messiah. The false Messiah is short. He have a deep eyes. He have a curly hair, etc. And then he says, well, Allah, if you are confused about between him and the false Messiah, the Dajjal, you should know that Allah is not one-eyed. Now, the Dajjal is a man or he is God?
No, he is a man, actually.
Okay, so how we can compare? Imagine your name is Tahani, and I welcome you to that you call us. Now, imagine I say, if you are confused about how Tahani look like, and then I compare you to God, and I say, well, you should know that Allah, his eyes, he have two eyes, while Tahani, she have glasses. Don't you find that this is strange? I'm comparing a man to God. If God is not a man, why the Muslim will be confused about this God?
Okay, just like in the Christian belief, why Jesus look like God? Is Jesus like God?
Yes, Jesus
is he a God?
Yes, Jesus is God.
No.
Jesus don't look like a God for us. He is God, and his look does not make any difference for us, because if God is God, he can come in any look he want. I mean, are you saying to me that God, he is not capable of coming as anything he want? Let me ask you. No, when Allah he sent his hold on
to say something. Okay.
Tahani, Allah he sent his spirit.
Me for saying this.
All right, go ahead.
But if God became a man, a woman, children, could God be just like an animal? Can you tell me that?
Well, who?
No.
Okay. No. Hold on. Okay, let me ask you. Why no? Explain to me first. Why no? Why no? He's God, right? He's Almighty. What Almighty mean? It's mean
because
he can.
He said nothing in the universe look like me.
Okay, so how? How nothing like him? And then your prophet comparing him to a Dajjal.
No. In this hadith, you understand the hadith. That's what I'm telling you. That Arabic words are very hard to explain.
Do you speak Arabic? Do you speak Arabic, Tahani? Do you speak Arabic, Tahani?
Yes, I'm speaking Arabic.
Okay,
actually.
I am an Arab too. So what do you mean Arabic language is very hard? Do you speak Arabic better than me?
No.
Okay, so let us read the Arabic. Me and you. Okay, hold on. Listen. Tahani, listen. Let us read the Arabic. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic, and we translate to people in English. إني قد حدثتكم عن الدجال حتى خشيت أن لا تعقلوا إن مسيح الدجال رجل قصير أفحج جعد أعور مطموس العين ليس بناتئة ولا جحراء فإن ألبس عليكم فاعلموا أن ربكم ليس بأعور فإن ألبس عليكم فاعلموا أن ربكم ليس بأعور ألبس عليكم من؟ الدجال. المقارنة بين من
ممكن
ومن؟
أعرف إيش اسمك لو سمحت أول حاجة؟
My name is a Christian.
أوكي. طيب. الحديث هذا أنت من فهمت
English now. English.
الحديث هذا يتكلم عن العلامات الصغرى ليوم القيامة.
No. This is not about علامات. No. This is not about علامات. No.
الدجال هذا إيش صفاته؟
Let us go to Arabic. Let's go to English, Tahani, please, because people are listening. They speak English only. So let's go back to English. No, we read the hadith in Arabic, so no confusion will be no more. And now we go back to English. Okay, thank you.
Okay. God in Prophet Muhammad.
I lost you, Tahani. I think you touched your microphone.
Okay.
All right, you're back.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Prophet Muhammad explained this hadith how Dajjal will look like, and he said he's a man, but this man, God gave him just like what He gave Jesus. He will come in the judgment day, okay, and he have ability to kill people, to make people alive, to heal people, just like Jesus. But this one have more like the Jesus. So to tell the people to worship Him, He will come to the earth and tell the people, I am God, worship me, and He will do miracles just more like Jesus did. So Prophet Muhammad explained what he looked for the Muslims. So when they saw this man, they have to be they have kept in Islam, not to follow him, not believe in him.
But this guy,
and
but this guy,
and he described also he is very ugly.
No, hold on, Tahani. But this guy, he will claim to be the Messiah, correct?
No, he is not claiming to be a Messiah.
No, he claimed. No, look, it says Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal. His name is Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal, but the false one. So he claimed to be the Messiah.
No.
Why? So why his name? Why his name is Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal? What Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal mean? Translate to me.
Yes, his name will be Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal because he pretend that he have the same miracles as the Jesus.
He pretend to be Jesus. He pretend to be the Messiah. He pretend to be the Messiah. Okay, so thank you.
Yes.
So now you agree that he is pretending to be the Messiah. So now, why Allah is comparing? Muhammad comparing between him and Allah? He should compare between him and the true Messiah, because the one who will come back, remember, is Messiah too, the true Messiah, correct? So we have 2%. Hold on. We have 2%. We have 2%. One person is the true Messiah, other person is the false Messiah. And both of them, they will come back. So Muhammad, if he want to compare, he should compare between the false Messiah and the Messiah, and then comparing between their look. That will make sense. But he is not comparing between the true Messiah and the false Messiah. He is comparing between the false Messiah and the look of Allah. Now, why we compare between the look of Allah and his look?
Because Prophet Muhammad knows that people know how did Jesus look like. He's a human.
Oh, he know. No,
he's
did you see Jesus, my friend? My friend, did you see Jesus?
Yes, I saw Jesus. I saw him.
When you saw him?
He's a man.
No, when you saw him.
Even Mary.
Well, this guy is a...
We did not see him just like physically.
Listen.
We know he's a man. No problem. He would never be like...
no problem.
Did Jesus have one
This is not the question. This is the question.
Prophet Muhammad
No, he did not say Jesus, my friend. He did not say Jesus. He said your Lord is not one-eyed. Are you agreeing that Jesus is Lord?
No, he is talking about, you said that right now, he is comparing between the false Messiah and God.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to make it accurate, Muhammad should compare between the false Messiah and the true Messiah. But your prophet did not do that. He compared between the false Messiah and Allah. What is the difference between Allah? Hold on. What is the difference between Allah and the false Messiah according to the hadith?
Listen to me. I will explain.
No, what is different? Tell me first. What is the real difference between Allah and the false Messiah according to this hadith? There's only one difference, correct? It's the eye, correct?
No, it's Allah. The hair.
Well, read it for me.
He's walking.
No, it says no. He said you should know. You should know. He did not say the rest are different. No, he said that you should know that your God Allah is not one-eyed. So the only difference is the one eye.
No. When you said that,
so are you saying that your prophet saying to you that he have a curly hair, Allah don't have curly hair?
No, that's why.
So why he is describing the curly hair?
Explain this to you and for all the people who listen to me right now. This hadith, Prophet Muhammad, he did not compare between true Jesus and false Jesus. He compared between the false Jesus and God. Okay?
That's wonderful. Okay.
Why did Prophet Muhammad say that? Because he know that people worship Jesus as a God.
Who? The Muslims?
Yes. No, not Muslims, the Christians.
But Muhammad talking to the Muslims, not to the Christians.
Yes, but Prophet Muhammad, when he explained for us, he not explained just for us Muslims. He explained for all the human beings. that
that will not make sense, my friend, because the Christian believe that Jesus is God anyway. So you say to me that God don't look like God? What does that mean? God don't look like God? The Christian believe he's already God. The Christian, my friend,
when you read the hadith, you should know why did Muhammad say that, what the hadith means in Arabic, right?
Why?
You read this hadith in Arabic to me right now, right? When you're an Arabic man, I can ask you about the what did Muhammad tell? What did Muhammad mean? Why he said that? Why he compared between the false Jesus and God right now?
Okay, so should we say? Shouldn't we say that we have to make a differentiation? Listen. Why he is describing the look? Tahani, hold on. Why he is describing the look? If Allah is God anyway, he don't look like a man. But he is saying you should know that he have only one problem in the eye. So he didn't say he have eyes and your God doesn't have eyes. He have hands and your God doesn't have hands. No, he said you should know that the Dajjal, he have a problem with the right eye. And your God is 2 eyes. So what we have now, we have a man have a problem with the right eye. Or we have Allah have no problem with the right eye. So that's mean Allah have a left eye and he have a right eye. Do you agree?
No.
What do you mean no? Allah, he said.
I don't know. You're an Arabic man.
Okay, listen. He said you should know. You should know. Let us read together. If you are confused, Tahani, if you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. How many eyes Allah have?
We don't know actually. He have 2 eyes. We don't know.
He have 2 eyes. Okay, no problem. So Muhammad saying clearly that the way to recognize that this is not Allah is that this guy, he have a problem with the right eye, which means the true Allah have no problem with the right eye. Ignoring
Allah have two eyes. This
okay, wonderful.
This man have 1 eye.
So that's wonderful. So both of us we reach agreement now that Allah have 2 eyes, and this guy he have 2 eyes, but the other one he have 2 eyes, but the other one is is damaged. So now we reach an agreement that the first one is a man, the second one is Allah. The first one have a problem with the right eye. The second person is Allah, who have very fine eyes. Now, all the description is just to tell me that this guy have a problem with the eye, and this is why you should not confuse between him and God. That's mean Allah is man, because the rest of him is fine. He didn't say the rest are a problem. He said only you should know that Allah is not having a problem with the right eye. So Allah must be a man. He is short, he is fat, he have a curly hair, he is not deep-seated eyes. This is all description for the false Messiah. Muhammad, he said all of this, no problem. But the only problem is you should know that this guy, if you are confused, this guy, he have a problem with the right eye, while your Lord Allah, he don't have a problem with the right eye. That means both of them, they are perfect match, both are human, both of them, they are men, but one of them have a problem with the eye, the other one he don't.
Okay, where did Prophet Muhammad said that Allah is a man, or in Quran or in Hadith? I want to know that.
You see, where in the Quran it says Allah is not a man? Show me.